How'd you find me here?
I heard something in the background of our call. Something about a bus departure. Figured that and you tell me you were leaving, this was my best bet.
When you found me at the boathouse, and I said that I needed your help, but I didn't want you involved.
Because you're in trouble?
Yeah, I wish I could stay and be the father that you deserve.
Carly was amazing, giving Kate a piece of her mind. Now that the truth is out, Sonny will see that Jason wasn't betraying him. Kate needs to be taken down, and with the look Sonny gave him, it looks like that might happen. Kate must be stopped. His actions are completely wrong. I'm really frustrated with this storyline and the fact that Sonny is off his meds. The scenes with Jason and Danny were fantastic. I absolutely loved them. Steve Burton and Asher Antonazin were brilliant together, and their on-screen chemistry is incredible. I'd love to see more of them. Please end the storyline with Willow and Drew. Drew is too old for Willow, and there's no chemistry between them. And when will Sonny realize that his medication has been tampered with? Doesn't he or his family or his doctor regularly check his blood? Regardless of what people say about Sonny and Carly, and even though Carly told Sonny he was on his own, they always end up supporting each other. Look how quickly Sonny stepped up to defend Carly against Kate. I'm really fed up with Drew and the storyline surrounding him. It's frustrating, and Willow should be smarter than this. I'll be skipping any scenes with Drew. Molly and TJ are so frustrating. I can't stand any of their scenes. Here's my summary of today's show. I skipped all the Willow and Drew scenes. I loved that Sonny witnessed Carly standing up to Kate. I think Kate and Ava actually make a good match, and I hope they end up together. It's great that everyone knows what's going on, so Jason can finally get some relief. Carly was excellent. Overall, I enjoyed the show except for the Drew and Willow parts. Drew really annoyed me today, hanging around Willow without a shirt and interrupting her moment with Michael. Molly and TJ were irritating with their hasty judgments. My favorite part was Carly confronting Kate. His shock was priceless. And what happened to Brennan? Was he just a figment of our imagination? I didn't see that coming. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Either I've changed or the show has, but something is different and I'm no longer enjoying it as much. I'm bored. It could be the lack of compelling storylines and the focus on mundane conversations about relationships. Kids, friends, lovers, or maybe the storylines themselves just aren't engaging anymore. The FBI subplot has become totally dull. I hope it picks up soon. The show has become so politically correct that it's all about conversations and pecking. There are no more exciting couples. They're all just boring or repetitive. I know many people dislike Nina and Ava, but those kinds of characters are what made soaps great. They're the ones you love to hate. Now, people just want them gone, and that's not good for the show. Soaps need those intriguing characters to keep things interesting. People online are always demanding their favorite couples stay together and complaining when they don't. Soaps can't survive on constant repetition. They need drama and unpredictability. Otherwise, you end up with a bland show where everyone's perfectly paired and nothing exciting happens. Compare that to GH in 1999. There was love, drama, kidnappings, family conflicts, and heartbreak. Characters had depth, but now it feels like they just stand around and chat. It's time to bring back some of that soap opera flair. I'm glad Carly stood up to Kate, and that Diane knows Kate is using Ava to target Sonny. I hope Kate gets what's coming to him soon. I love the bonding scenes between Jason and Danny today. Carly has so much sense. She doesn't want Jason to lose his family because of her. I admire her standing up to Jagger. Anna is feeling the weight of her decision to let Valentin go, knowing it's contributing to the chaos. She'll use her connections to help. Joss and Gio will make it to the bus station in time, because we don't want Jason to leave so soon. And what happened to Brennan? We all know Agent Kate is going to lose his job and end up looking foolish when Carly is freed. thanks to Anna and Diane, who will get the charges dropped. Kate's blackmail scheme against Jason will backfire, making him widely hated. It looks like Danny will be moving in with Jason soon, which will drive Sam crazy. There are also hints that Jason and Elizabeth might be getting back together. Sam struggles with parenting and always seems unaware of Danny's whereabouts. Fortunately, Danny's idea of trouble involves following his dad around and having dull conversations. Thankfully, Joss appeared at the end of their scenes and brought some energy into them. It's clear the writers forgot about cell phones. The fact that Joss and Gio drove to the bus station instead of just calling Jason was absurd. I really loved the scenes with Danny and Jason today. They had me in tears. It's evident that they both care deeply for each other and enjoy their time together. Carly was confrontational with Kate, showing confidence that she can overcome the charges. Kate seems to have a personal vendetta against Sonny, but if this keeps Jason in town, I'm all for it. Why has Anna become so weak lately? She should confront the man and make it clear that he doesn't outrank her in her own city. I'm really tired of this storyline. Let Danny and Jason and Carly have a moment of happiness. Danny tracks down his dad, Jason, as he's about to leave Port Charles and presses him for answers. Danny has built a strong bond with Jason and doesn't want to lose him again. Jason should have told Kate off and encouraged Carly to fight the mob boss activity charges. Kate is a real scumbag. Regardless of the situation, I appreciate how Jason doesn't sugarcoat things, to an extent. He tries to be honest without overloading his kids, acknowledging that his choices contributed to his current predicament. He's also open about some things he doesn't regret, even if they landed him in this mess. I anticipated Danny going to the bus station. I enjoyed the scenes with Jason, Danny, Violet, and Sasha. I skipped through TJ, Molly, Michael, and Willow as they were boring. I can't stand Kate's. He has no chemistry with Ava and needs to leave. I felt so sorry for Danny, but it seems Jason is staying in Port Charles because of what Jagger did to Carly. It was heartbreaking to see Danny say goodbye to Jason. I cried, but at least Jason will be there to help Carly. That is, if something doesn't happen to John first. So Jason wouldn't stay for his two sons, but the moment Carly's name comes up, he decides to stick around. It's shameful and disgusting. Carly seems to have him trained like Pavlov's dog. She must have some kind of signal that only he can hear. If I were Danny, I'd be furious. It looks like Kate's is the biggest jerk of the week. I have a feeling Ava is being manipulated by Kate's, and it might be her comeuppance. I'd love to see Drew and Willow have a full-blown affair. Lol, I want Jason to stay. I'm so tired of the mob stories and Sonny's endless parade of children with different women. I do enjoy having the Quartermains around, even if they're not the original ones. Tracy is amazing, and I'm glad they mention Monica often. Yes, Carly nailed it. Now Sonny will find out that Jason didn't betray him. He was protecting Sonny and Carly. I think Carly did that on purpose to keep Jason from leaving. I didn't realize they knew Jason was at the bus station. I thought Carly just told them to look for him, and that made him end up at the bus station. I'm so fed up with these writers. Jason isn't going anywhere. He'll be back if he does leave. You know they'll have Drew going after Michael's wife, Molly, and TJ. I'm so done with them. Let's band together and rewrite this whole show. I'm loving it. Kate's is all over Carly and Jason, and they need to face consequences. Danny needs to understand that Jason chose Carly and her kids over him, period. Here we go again with Carly, Sonny, and Jason getting back together. Same old boring storyline, so. I had tears in my eyes today watching Danny say goodbye to Jason. Now Jason needs Carly's help, and I hope Joss catches him before he heads to the bus. Kate's needs to be stopped. I'm so glad my sister and I had a relationship where we believed in and supported each other. Molly and TJ are utterly ridiculous. They would have been angry if she had shared their infertility issues with the world. Carly, Jason, and Danny were fantastic. Kate's had the audacity to say, "I thought we were friends." Dude, you're holding RICO charges and the threat of imprisonment over her best friend's head. If looks could kill, Sonny's glare at Kate's would have taken him out on the spot. Drew really needs to stop being a creep and leave Willow alone. It's clear he has no respect for Michael and is only thinking with the wrong head. Molly and TJ, seriously? Molly and TJ's baby is not Christina's story to share. Christina handled the pregnancy question perfectly, without hinting at anything. Molly and TJ need to get over themselves. This storyline is getting ridiculous and just won't end. Sonny's been off his meds for months, and he hasn't felt it. In the past, he would have known when his meds weren't working. Why are we letting the writers drag out these awful storylines for years? Especially this John Kate story. It's so absurd. Sonny would have taken him out long ago, and we'd all be grateful. I'm thrilled Carly took back the power. Jason used to be so resourceful and capable of handling situations and figuring things out on his own. Now he's just someone's puppet. I get that Jason thinks this is the best course of action, but it's not. Danny keeps getting hurt because Jason is going along with Kate's, who was sending him off to who knows where for an indefinite amount of time unless he turned on Sonny. Next, another assignment? This is frustrating. GH is turning Jason into a wimp, and I'm not liking it. But Kate's will probably ask how long Carly knew and how she found out. I hope the audio is somehow damaged. Seriously, a mob boss. I hope he has more up his sleeve. I'm wondering where Brennan has been. Isn't it a crime to knowingly make a suspect work undercover to conceal another criminal act? Kate's shouldn't even be in Port Charles. Pikeman is done. They just need to find Valentin. Kate's has his own hidden agenda, and it's personal. The scenes between them were wonderful, but Joss and Gio truly saved the day. Gio made a spectacular entrance into the family with a prime seat in the Metro Court lobby. That Metro Court lobby show was fantastic. Carly's reaction was priceless, whether it was wiping the smirk off Agent Kate's face or the look of shock on his face. The spectators were also great. Gio got a front row seat to the action, and Diane and Sonny were clearly enjoying seeing Kate's getting a dressing down from Carly. Not today, Kate's. Your manipulation game is over. What am I missing with TJ and Molly? It seems like they were overreacting to the extreme. During the Perez Hilton interview, Christina didn't seem to claim the pregnancy as her own. She simply acknowledged the baby bump and said she wouldn't discuss it. So what's really going on here? GH fans, help me out. This is a genuine question. Considering that the production and release of The Daily Show take about 6 weeks, it looks like we'll have to endure this unpleasant Drew storyline until hopefully the end of August. And who in their right mind would vote for a Senate candidate who's been arrested, tried, convicted, and imprisoned for insider trading? It's insulting that the writers think so little of fan intelligence. Every time Drew gives that lust look, it makes me want to gag. No snacking during the show, or Drew might ruin it. Barf. So Brennan has suddenly disappeared. Instead of Sonny or Jason saving Carly, is Brennan going to take care of Kate's for her? I'm not seeing the big picture with Pikeman, Kate's, and everything else. This storyline seems endless and uninteresting. What's the point? Brennan did suggest Carly get the press involved, which might be a way to get the FBI to back off. The big scene at the Metro Court definitely helped with that. What on earth were TJ and Molly smoking today? They were ridiculously over the top. They're making Christina seem like the stable one. What did they expect her to do? If she had announced she was a surrogate for her sister, they would have freaked out. She didn't do that, and they're still upset. Was she supposed to get their permission for the interview? She's carrying their child, but still has her own life. She didn't do anything to put the baby at risk. They need to calm down. Why would Carly let herself get arrested? So Jason just wasted 3 years protecting Carly? TJ and Molly have once again misunderstood Christina. Christina wants to keep the fact that she's carrying Molly's baby private. I'm glad Carly put him in his place. She stood up for herself and Jason. Bravo, Carly. He's nothing but a bully. What happened to Brennan? There's no way he was even there. It's ridiculous. He had people come to see him, really? These two are so sweet together. Jason has missed his kids. I hope things work out for them. I'm sick of Drew and Willow's drama. Poor Michael deserves better. Willow used to be sweet, but now she's becoming like her mother. Carly was amazing today. Go Carly! I'm curious about the guy who got out of prison. Was it FBI Cates who helped him? Who was the prison warden, and why would he protect him? Carly really went off on him, lol. He suggested calling Jason, like that would help. She's part owner, and if you didn't listen to her, Olivia would have gotten rid of you. There's nothing you can do or say to threaten her. Now, because of the lawyer and Sonny, you're in trouble, lol. Molly and TJ are the most ungrateful people, only thinking of themselves. Christina is giving them the biggest gift, and they're treating her horribly. I hope Christina keeps the baby because Molly and TJ are so immature and would make terrible parents. I'm now fast-forwarding through any scenes with Molly and TJ. The only thing the FBI has on Carly is her confessing to being the head of Sonny's organization. But what crimes did she actually commit as head of the family? As far as I know, none. You need to actually commit a crime and have evidence of it to be arrested. Just saying you're in charge of a family business isn't a crime. Is Susan Lucci joining General Hospital? I ask because Susan Lucci, who played Erica Kane on All My Children, was mentioned in connection with Nina in General Hospital. Just because a name is mentioned doesn't mean the person will appear on the show. Things are heating up. Sonny is out for blood. He may not be the one to take John down, but he'll be blamed for it. Unless someone finds dirt on John to expose him as a corrupt cop, I'm eager to see how this unfolds. This surrogacy storyline is cringeworthy with all the harsh words being exchanged. They're being so mean that Christina might end up running away with the baby. Is it just me, or do Danny's pupils always seem unusually large compared to everyone else's? Just curious if anyone else has noticed this. Molly and TJ are driving me crazy. I couldn't stop laughing when Molly commented on Christina's lack of parenting knowledge. What exactly does Molly know about raising a child? They're being extremely annoying and jumping to conclusions without talking to Christina. They're ungrateful and causing harm to Jason's kids. They've taken Violet's dad and grandpa, used Avery as a pawn, and are now making Christina the next pawn. It's not entertaining and disappointing, especially when considering James. I also dislike how the children are written. This issue began decades ago, when Carly and Sonny took Michael from AG through blackmail. It's gotten worse with most of the children having different parents and being mixed together. Don't tell me it's a soap opera and that's how it goes, because that wasn't the case in soaps from the late 50s and 60s. Molly and TJ are incredibly annoying. If Christina had shared the full story about Molly and TJ, they would have been upset about that too. I'm starting to think the baby might be better off with Christina. She's showing more maturity than Molly and TJ. If Molly had disclosed that she was carrying their baby, they would have been furious. No matter what Christina did, it would have been wrong. Had Christina said it was Molly and TJ's baby, they would have criticized her for that as well. They're in a no-win situation. Now they're threatening legal action? I can't stand these two. Christina is just trying to protect her sister, but now their paranoia is off the charts. Go ahead and push Christina. She will definitely fight back. Carly gave me whiplash in today's episode. I was thrilled to see her kick John out. It felt so satisfying. But then she went and put her foot in her mouth, leading to her arrest. Jason couldn't even leave town before she broke that promise. I loved the scenes with Jason and Danny, and the moments with Violet and Sasha were great too. On a different note, Molly and TJ are completely insane. How did they jump to conclusions from what Christina said? It's shocking. Carly took charge and removed the leverage Kate's had over Jason. For the first time in a long time, I agree with Carly's actions. It was necessary, and she'll get through this. Kate seemed unhinged, throwing a tantrum because Carly took his power away. Molly and TJ's reaction was over the top. I kept expecting her to say, "Just kidding." Carly's confrontation with Kate's was excellent. The look Sonny gave him suggests Kate's might not be around for long. Really, Molly and TJ are just insane. When will they find out that their other surrogate didn't miscarry and is raising their child? That storyline isn't finished yet. I love how Carly dealt with Kate's. I really don't like his character. After he admitted to Jason that he's targeting Sonny out of personal vendetta, Jason should use that to get rid of Kate's. What's the deal with John's disappearance from prison? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.